Okay, with the Spinlight we have the option of attaching various gels to a little disc, and the disc just flips in very neatly. It clips in to position very neatly. So this saves you from having to constantly tape different colored gels over. You just keep it taped to a disc and clip it in. Now normally when we use a gel, an incandescent gel, would be typically when we photograph at an event where there's a lot of incandescent lighting. There's video lights, there's candle light, all kinds of light that is always very warm in a spectrum. And then we are the only people that add blue light to this with our flash. So to overcome this, we add amber gel, and this makes our flash very similar to the incandescent light. Now that would be a typical use of adding a gel to this. Now in this case, I'm going to use this gel to purposely shift our color balance. So we have our model Shana here, we have Manhattan in the background, and it's kind of a cloudy white balance on the flash. That'll work well, it'll be well balanced in terms of the color. But what I'm going to do then is add this gel to have an incandescent white balance on her, and let's say a cloudy white balance in the background. If I now shift my camera to be incandescent white balance, the background will be a deep, deep blue. Let's see how that works. So in this case again, I'm going to get a basic exposure for the background because I want some detail in the Manhattan skyline there. So zeroing my needle on the background, it looks like I'm at about 1/25 f4. Do a test shot. I can live with that, that looks good. Now a photograph of Shana with the Manhattan skyline like that looks good, but she's underexposed like we expect. I'm going to use TTL flash, zero my compensation, but it might be a bit too much. I might have to pull it down, we'll see. Let's see, Shana, that looks good. It's a little over, I'm going to dial my compensation down. Looks fantastic. Great, I like that. So let's clip this little disc in with a gel. So it sits in nice and snug there. I now have to change my white balance on my camera to incandescent. I'm going to keep it at 3100 Kelvin. Let's see how that looks. Okay, white balance on her looks good, but the white balance in the background is a deep, deep saturated blue. Looks a little surreal, but we like that. And just drape your hand over your knee. There we go. Perfect, very interesting look.